Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday encounter and an everyday life of an Aspie. As you are fully aware, I pretty much have missed out on part of the series of the shutdown stages, pretty much, which now I'm hoping to end this one about ACE and shutdowns as a form of meltdown, pretty much. So as I'm reading this is based on my life experiences from my journey, pretty much how I felt leading up to today, so to speak, so please bear with me. Even though I'll give you a heads up, ACE and shutdowns pretty much leads to depression quite quickly and suddenly, however. Anyway, here goes from what I'm sharing. When I shut down completely or decide to shut down from the rest of the world, or even when I am with a group of people that I thought I can trust and be friends with, sometimes I feel that they are against me, or so is the world. It's like the word goes, it's me against the world. Having to basically fight it on my own sometimes, and even though now sometimes some of my journey is getting on a losing road, but then again I'm slowly reaching out to people. I put on a strong yet brave face with a fake smile when I don't sometimes feel like fighting, pretty much a fight. No, not the physical fight where you use the first, pretty much the fight I'm talking about is the spiritual fight of the demon of, depression and the shutdown stage that I'm in sometimes when I get to this stage of the meltdown. Sometimes, however, when I'm fighting the spiritual so hard against all my demons, I get so tired so easily of fighting, wishing that there will be some people around me that will come to pick me up and support me and say, Kerrin, I'm for you, I'm not against you, so to speak, I'm tired of feeling rejected now and again, pretty much. I decided to be alone now and again as well, regardless what it may be. I have my reasons, even though people think it's wrong of me to just go about my merry way, walking the other way, pretty much, when I do need my time out, as I said, to recharge my battery, so to speak. Yes, loneliness is real, however, loneliness can be heavy on me or anyone. I'm not asking or seeking attention or sympathy. As I said, I'm just pretty much reaching out to you and sharing my experiences on this and how it feels, pretty much of my world, what it feels like, what my world is like when I feel this way sometimes in this shutdown stage. You can, like I said, you can laugh at me about this, but this is serious, so to speak. I don't know. It feels like I'm living a life and story that's not mine, and in a dream sometimes that can't be awoken from or shaken off, pretty much, of these feelings. Basically, I feel that sometimes I'm drowning so much to a point that I can't surface up, or even in a dark hole, pretty much I can't dig myself out of the cave, sort of thing. It will lead me right down to the very pit of the bottom. Yet this is reality. This is my world when it comes down to it. Sometimes, like I said, I feel like I'm drowning, or I am falling into a dark pit that there's no hand to hold on to or basically reach out to, or not even a voice to be heard when I'm falling down, or even when I'm pretty much trying to call out, my voice isn't being heard. So sometimes I'm fearful of reaching out now and again, but I'm starting to try and really now be ready to call out to be heard and understood, which is unmissable. I'll tell you this, no matter how or what I know and feel, believe that I have to push myself harder to talk or speak out my concerns, speak out my thoughts, speak out everything, basically, to the point where I have to push myself also to socialize with you, pretty much, to trust and build everything that I have lost. So everything that is lost needs to be gained again, be it if I've lost trust in people, be it if I've lost a few friends along the way, if I need to build up those friendships along the way, if I have to. But sometimes I realise now, sometimes some things can't be fixed with certain people in my life, sort of thing, and I need to just keep carrying on, even if, like I said, my road and journey is going to be a real lonely one. Sometimes when I feel like this, however, the way I'm feeling, that I'm fighting a war, despite that I know it's more than what and how I'm feeling, or what I may know what I'm facing, sort of thing. This is how I feel as an Aspie, pretty much, and I'm sure many Aspies can feel this way of what I'm talking about and how I'm feeling. Out there feels the same way and can relate to me on this. Any form of meltdown is different from an overstimulation. A shutdown, however, stems from frustration. I believe that life doesn't have to be hard, and it's how we go in our lives and what we do in our lives to make a life statement and a difference for us and others around us, pretty much. There is hope in the light of the tunnel of this darkness that we may feel of this shutdown stage. We can fight the fight of our right to find where we belong, pretty much, in the human race. Despite how painful it may be, sometimes I feel that we shouldn't have to fit in, even if, you know, all these labels that has for society today. You got to be geeky, you got to be nerdy, you got to be big, you got to be than whatever the label mentality this day and age have on us. We shouldn't have to feel this way. We shouldn't have to pretty much, or have the feel to quit. We belong here just like everyone else. We are worthy to live. We are worthy to fight for what we believe in. We need to reach in within our own spirit and soul, pretty much, to know what is true and what is real, and that we don't need to run and hide anymore, that we believe that there is someone out there that we can talk to. Maybe if we choose to reach out for someone first, that they will reach back up to us. There are support groups, however, that can help us through this, regardless what it may be, pretty much. It's okay to ask for help now and again, I believe. Ask for help before it's too late, before, you know, you get in too deep and you can't get out of this dark pit, I'm going to call it. Don't give up or give in to your inner demons, regardless what it is, you know, of all these inner thoughts that maybe of the self-doubt, the self-negativity and everything else, so to speak. Find someone who you can trust to talk to about it. You're never alone. You can be an asset or an inspiration to everyone around you, pretty much. We may not fit into what society has drawn in this day and age, but we don't have to be left out or behind. We can set ourselves free from all the vibes that aren't supposed to belong in there, you know, and some of the negative vibes that are near us, pretty much. Take time out to be alone, which is important for me as an Aspie. Sometimes, as I said, we need to recharge our batteries, no matter what it may be, basically, and sometimes I need to recharge before I go out in the big world thinking, hello, I am here again, let's face the world again. It's, like I said, me against the world. Give yourself some time and moments to where you can connect within yourself on every level, as well as probably much connect with others around you. We can choose to be ourselves, however. Don't be a fake. Nobody likes fakes, obviously. Just be your own, because we're our own original. We are a masterpiece. We are created pretty much to do what we have to do in this life. We have a purpose. We have, you know, a reason to be here on this earth. So don't, you know, give in to, as I said, to the inner demons. We are useful to the world around us, and we can become an inspiration to others. Well, that's the end of this one, pretty much, which I'm hoping to call it as AS Shutdown, pretty much, which I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed. Please feel free to comment on, you know, and I'll hopefully see you all soon.